ده بيعرف فيك.
Check. What's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? Microphone. What's up to the viewers that are tuning in right now? Thank you very much. We are checking everything out right now. Doing a little mic check. And suddenly, I have witnessed orb. Look at all these orbs. I know. All right, so then we'll just start like fucking like that. This? All right, well, here we go. What's up, guys? My name is Matt.
Handle.
What up, everybody? I'm Gobs.
Up on Marco.
And we are Ubiquity, guys. All right, we just want to say thank you for all the questions that you guys have submitted. Well, it's time to answer. No. This is our very first band, Ubiquitous Q&A. I just want to say this is actually really exciting. A little bit overwhelming, but it's always the first thing for everything. Subscribe. Subscribe. Sure to click on that little bell right there to for any current updated videos that we actually have. So there's one question that actually fired. Okay, so there's just one question that deeply resonated, or I guess in my.
Yeah, they think the audio though.
Whoa.
So it has the noise suppressor still, but
All right.
it shouldn't interfere with any of the talking. So far, 3 viewers.
Thanks to the 3 viewers. You guys are the real ones. So,
It's unscripted. I love it.
hey, Heike, someone on their phone go on Instagram. También. Oh no.
What, IG Live?
IG Live también. Because people are kind of expecting it through IG también. Hey, go on. Oh, you calling someone?
No. For what?
Go on Instagram, do a live through there as well.
Oh, live it on Instagram?
Yeah, because people are technically expecting it.
Oh, you can hear everything. That's why I keep trying to tell you. But 4 people are.
What's up, viewers? What's up? Yeah, it's started right now. 3, 2,
Is that live bothering you, Chris?
1.
Is anyone going live on this? Or I
Do
go
it.
live?
Yeah, it's go live.
How do I?
Like this.
The audio is lagging.
I don't know. Wait, what?
Who's in the chat right there?
Okay, Instagram just changed again?
What's up, Mortician? Oh. Okay.
What up, what up, what up? We see you in the chat.
I'm tripping out.
You're all fucking waving.
Guys, feel free to start leaving those comments and questions right there. And yeah, you're gonna hear a lot of burping through Matt today.
Let us know how the video quality is, if you can hear us loud and clear.
But yeah, man, we'll start with some questions and.
Oh, we're also on. Damn, you got a really bad angle of me, dude. I don't like that.
Good comment right there. We actually are live on the IG as well. What's up, Instagram?
Instagram. We're also live on YouTube. With a better camera angle if you want to hit up the YouTube.
Yeah, we got a crisp mic and a crisp sound.
On YouTube.
On YouTube, of course.
Hold on, give me 1 second.
So we're gonna pull up some questions right now. So Charles joined the chat. Thanks for tuning in. What do you say?
All right, we can start with the questions. Ooh.
All right, so we're gonna start off with the questions. Is there questions? Yeah. On the YouTube. All right. Y'all should go live on the band's Instagram.
Yeah, I already mentioned it.
Oh, okay, that's what we're doing. All right, so let's start off with the first question.
So the first question. All right. So the first question was around when can we expect a new EP to release?
Great.
So
That's actually an excellent question. Well, for starters,
We're finished.
all the mixing and tracking, they're officially finished. We're really excited to show you guys these new tracks. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of really overwhelming, but I think you guys will really fuck with this one. As for a release date, well, we really can't say much, but all I can really say is that for the whole band, extremely, very, very soon.
So we're trying to release it as soon as possible. We just need to get all the back work done, get the CDs printed, get the music uploaded and all that. So yeah, in the next coming months. It won't be a year.
All right, so that answers that question.
So that answers that question. Thank you for that. And hold on, let me go on this little tabletto. Here.
How many people we got on here now?
Chris, you could read the comments if they ask any questions. Just let us know.
Oh, that's kind of like the same bullshit.
Ricardo says Ricardo says, "Hey fool."
He says, so we're the Vipers.
On there right now?
So this is another question that actually I remembered. And so for this question, I believe goes individually for all of us. And the question is, what was the first album/song that inspired you to create music? And I guess we'll start with me. So, motherfucker. Where's my white claw?
It's over there.
Oh, I'm getting nervous. All right, so what was the first album/song that inspired you to write music, make music? And this is an individual question for all of us. So, what I guess inspired me to write music was definitely the first band that I was in, and it was a funk band. It's actually funny. We went through multiple names. The first name was called Frosh, and then in the end, no, not even in the end, and then it switched to No Parking. Yes, No Parking. And then after that, it became the Regulars. And we were like a funk band. We were really inspired by Red Hot Chili Peppers, Cage the Elephant, Incubus. And that really got me into like the whole flow of just trying to be in a band. I guess trying to lyrically and vocally create music.
Nice.
That's me.
So the question is, what was it? What inspired you to make music? So I guess I'll start off first with like what inspired me to start playing guitar. Um, I first heard like System of a Down in high school, and that really inspired me to start learning guitar. Just because I always see their live videos and like their guitarist Darren Malakian, he would like get all crazy on stage, and it was really inspiring. So I just picked up a guitar, started learning all their songs, started covering songs, and then it wasn't System, Slipknot, bunch of other different bands, and what inspired me to start writing my own music was probably like 2-3 years after I learned guitar. Once I was like good at it, I was like, man, like I could make my own music, and like it was mostly listening to like deathcore and metalcore that inspired me to start writing, because like I was skilled enough to be able to do it, so that's what got me writing.
Alright, so I talk like right here.
Yeah, it's directly to the question.
Alright, so yeah.
You can try just projecting a bit more.
What got me to play guitar was when I got that video game Guitar Hero.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, playing Guitar Hero or
Guitar
even
Hero
Rock
was
Band.
fun.
Rock Band was just shit.
Oh yeah.
That's
But
a game changer.
OG
dude.
Guitar Hero 2.
Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero 3.
Yeah, Guitar Hero 3 too, right
Fuck
here.
no, Hangar 18 by Megadeth, the hardest fucking song to play on that.
Is that on 2?
That's on Guitar Hero 2.
Oh, I never had
It was
2.
annoying.
That's sick. I didn't know.
Oh,
they had
Angel
it.
of Death was on one of
Yeah.
was it part 2 or part 1? That was good.
1. That was 1.
So yeah, after I finished all the songs.
Blood in 3, right?
Yeah, Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah. After I finished all the songs, I wanted to play guitar, and around that same time I finished them, like really like soon, I saw some dude throw away a guitar in the trash, and I picked it up, and I had like 3 strings on it, and yeah, I guess started picking it up. And my dad plays music, so he got another guitarist to
You want to get the IG and put it close to
put some more strings on it, and to write music. It was, I guess, like a bunch of metalcore bands that I guess at the time I was into them long time ago, I guess. Yeah.
Where's my Nick?
I mean, they played really easy stuff, and I was hearing like a bunch of like newer and like more progressive stuff, and I liked, and then that started like inspiring me to write my own stuff as well.
Right on. That was very
Very nice, very nice.
excellent explanation.
Oh yeah. So what was the question? What inspired you to write music?
What was the first album or
Well, for me, music's always been a big part of my life, and music's always been a big part of my life ever since I was a kid. Bumping like Michael Jackson and shit. Fucking, my mom would throw on like the fucking bookies and all that shit. Then I fucking heard a band called Slipknot in 6th grade. My homie's like, yo, check this out. Fucking made me a burnt CD. So it all just went from there. Started playing guitar at first, but then I turned 18 and I joined a random hardcore band. I remember, I forget the name. We had like 4 different names, so I don't know where to begin with that. And then I was handed a bass to me. Thankfully, I still have it. I'm pretty grateful for that. So I just been going from there, man. Music's a big part of my life. It always will be.
Right on, right on.
Wow. That was very good. That was very good.
And I guess for me, it would started off in at a really young age. I learned the recorder to play the recorder, and yeah, I mean, ever since I learned to play the recorder, I even started just kind of making random little melodies on that. So I figured out that I can just just like anybody make music. So I was just like been sticking to it ever since. Yeah, I would say ever since in elementary school, I was inspired to write. But yeah. That's that question.
Oh, all right.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that question, by the way.
I can pull some up on mine.
And yeah, I mean, if you guys have any more questions, please put them in the chat, guys. We're able to see the chat as well right here on the YouTube live or on the Instagram live. What's up, Toxin?
Boxing in the house.
Boxing.
All right. So any other questions? We went to the tablet.
Yeah, we
already.
got plenty. We got
Do you
plenty.
guys have the Instagram? I sent a page full of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have the other phones right here. Marcos.
How long have Marco and Chris been playing guitar?
All right. So how long have Marcos and Chris have been playing guitar? So this goes to these guys.
So I think I've been playing since 2010 maybe. So that's like 10 years. I think I was like, I don't know if the date's right, just because I was either in 10th grade or 11th grade high school. But yeah, it's been that long. Was that all the question?
Yeah.
Just how long?
Chris,
Just how
Marco
long?
and Chris, yeah.
No, but how long?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
Oh wait, how long have you been playing? And then you could also say how long you've been playing together.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Cool.
So, I've been playing guitar since I was 7 years old.
Damn.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
So for like 3 years.
Yeah, since seventh. I mean, not seventh. When I was 7 years old, and I'm 19 now, so like 12 years.
Damn, beat you by 2 years.
Yeah.
Together, how long you guys been playing?
Together,
How
we
long has it been? A year?
it's,
I don't know.
what, like
Time
2,
flies.
3 years or something.
Has it been 3 years, bro?
I don't know. I mean,
How old is
it's
Chris?
been a. When I was 16, I joined.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Holy
we played
shit.
the first show with him with his group.
That's insane.
Yeah, honestly.
Has it really been that long? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you look like Night Wolf.
That's what's
and
up.
So yeah,
Oh,
I've been playing with you guys for like 3 years. They've been
shit.
pretty sick.
And we got so
Time
much
flies.
more to give you guys.
It's been pretty nice.
Now we got the homie Gobs.
Yeah, we got
Hell yeah. Shout out. Sick ass bassist.
Big G.
And shout out to our previous bassist. His name is Chepe Vargas, or should it be Jose Vargas? Don't call me out. AKA the Wolf King. Ow. He's a badass bass player. You know, we missed the guy, but he stepped out. And there we got Gobs in.
Do we got any questions on YouTube?
favorite show moment.
Oh, what would?
Yeah.
What are your guys' dream venue to play at?
Start with the first
Ooh.
one. Start with the first one.
What's the first one?
The show moment.
Favorite show moment.
Oh, do you favorite show? Okay, yeah, definitely my favorite show. Well, I guess we'll go individually for that.
Yeah,
I mean, I've only played one show, so I can go first.
My favorite show moment was playing at 1720, and that was in DTLA, and this was in February. We opened up for Golrod. It was Golrod, Avail and Nath. God, they're so great,
Like some other random bands.
and a bunch of other local
Locals,
acts. And I
We're
just,
pretty good.
it was surreal because I would always tell myself I would always go 7020 watching all these amazing death metal / deathcore bands. And I would always tell myself, like, damn, I really want to play at this venue. The sound just sounds bomb, loud. Like, it's definitely a memory you would want to remember. And then here we are through Pinup Productions or Promotions. And damn, that was the greatest freaking show ever.
I'll butt in and say I
That was
agree.
pretty fun.
I agree with Matt. That's entirely one of my favorite moments live because
Everything sounded bomb.
It was-
How
it was
exactly how we
amazing.
wanted to sound. Man, the sound engineers hooked us up. And that's definitely a memory that I will cherish forever.
we look forward to playing there again. I would say.
Oh,
I'll
definitely.
speak for all of us.
For any like promoters, please 1720 get us there again. That shit's bomb.
I'm glad to have shared that with you guys, man. That was a really fun day. Absolutely.
For me, my favorite moment that I've played live is pretty much any moment when I'm into the music and vibing and like, you know, when it's just going hard and you're into it. You know, close your eyes and shit, middle of the set.
Yeah.
Just those are my favorite moments when I play live. Like it's not just like I played with the band. No, it's like whenever I feel I'm into it, it's my favorite moments.
I'm trying to think.
I mean, well, for me, I mean, the 1720 show was the first show I played with these guys, and you know, unfortunately, after that, we have this going on, so I haven't played since. But don't want to get too much into detail. But my old band, we played quite a handful of shows, and one of my favorite moments there was when we played in Arizona, and we shared an Airbnb with this band called Cordyceps. They're on Unique Leader now. That was fun. That was a fun 2 days. We played Arizona Death Fest. That was pretty fucking cool. But Aside from that, the 1720 show was a fucking ripper, dude. So many fucking people there, good vibes. Fucking watching Gorod's sound check and shit. Remember that?
Oh man, that was sweet, dude.
You fucking took my White Claw.
Gorod's from France, right?
I believe so. Yeah. All right, next question.
Guys,
We-
If you guys don't know Gorod, please check him out. If you guys don't know Bell of Nath, please check him out. But I'm sure you do.
Far, bro.
That's Heather
We're still
right there.
doing a YouTube. Then okay. What was your favorite one?
So also some of my favorite shows were when we were touring, when we went up to Arizona, Las Vegas, and San Diego. It's just when you're on the road, you know, kind of a different vibe,
Honestly, I think
and the
San
shows
Diego was
just
probably,
feel
like, the
a lot
greatest one.
sicker too.
Was it not?
I liked all of them.
All of
I like, I guess probably Vegas and Arizona more, just cause like we were so far out from like our home that it feels different. It feels sick.
Yeah, so I guess my favorite show moment was I guess I got to play with my biggest guitar influences Miles Dimitri Baker from Interloper. I think that show was pretty sick, and that was my favorite.
Oh, that was it. Amir.
That was in Pomona.
W in
Yeah.
Pomona.
And
With through Pinup Productions.
what was that called?
Interloper?
Interloper.
And Animus.
Oh, Animus.
Heck yeah, Animus
That
was
a great
sick.
show. Sick ass Connor for hooking us up on that show.
Yeah, that show was amazing. Yeah, my favorite show, I guess, was 1722, because I mean, I've seen like Rings of Saturn and Interloper as well. Vela Nath play there. I mean, yeah.
Oh yeah, we seen them. Like,
Yeah.
that was sick.
Favorite show moments? Yeah, and well, I guess tour was pretty fun. It was so, I really love. It was pretty good. Tour moments.
Oh man.
Yeesh.
Tour, yeah.
Every show was really nice.
Yeah.
It's cool because you're
Every
like
show.
out, like it's sick. Like it's not like you're at home the next day. Like you're still on the road, you know. It's just a different vibe.
There has to be a specific though moment, like as a performance, that you're like, damn, I like played so well at this show, even though we're always playing at our best. But there has to be a specific moment that, like, I remember that one time that I stomped the ground, or maybe that breakdown sounded like a bomb on that specific time, you know. Like I guess back against the 1720 when we had bass drops for the like, man, that shit resonated loud all over the room.
Also, when we won that contest, that Battle of the Bands contest,
Yeah.
that was sick. Yeah, Vulgar Productions.
Isaac,
Mr. Boger.
Mr. Vulgar.
We won our very first PA speaker, which we're still using to this day.
Yeah, we're still using that. That was really nice too.
What's the next question?
We got any questions over
What
there,
are your
too?
guys' dream venue to play at?
Okay, dream venue.
still in here? Go ahead.
All right. So the question is, what is your
What is our
dream venue to play at? Okay. For me, it doesn't really matter the venue, but more like if the venue is packed and but not just like because we're opening for a band, but if it's packed for us, that's kind of my dream show, you know, like we show up to the show headlining or whatever, but all these people are there to see us. That's kind of my dream for a show to play.
So a dope venue that I would really love to play at. Oh, there's two venues. The first one, it's in Michigan, and it's called the Masquerade. It's kind of, I guess, like an outdoors venue, so it could be like more of a festival type of show, or a festival.
That's where they have Summer Slaughter.
Yeah, so definitely the Masquerade at Michigan, and the second one is in LA, which got to see one of my favorite bands, which I'm wearing the shirt right now, North Lane. It's the Telegram Ballroom. It reminds me of the House and Blues, the old school House and Blues that used to be in Hollywood Sunset. It was pretty sick.
Sorry, I just read the last question right there. It says, "What's your favorite area to play at, and why is it in Northridge?"
Who's that?
It's Toxin. Y'all are too funny. Yeah, we played a lot of shows there. Indeed. Honestly, for me, as far as the previous question, dream venue, I think
any outdoor venue I think would be amazing. I don't think I've ever really even seen many shows outdoor, but I know that there's a lot of festivals and a lot of different shows outdoor. Yeah, man, I saw this DMX concert where like the whole world was at. That would be cool. Something like that, like an outdoor concert. That shit's insane.
We can play Woodstock. That'd be lit. But I think that's not even a thing anymore.
Fucking Warp Tour. Favorite venue to play at for me, honestly, would probably be St. Vitus in Brooklyn, New York City.
That's a good one.
That's a really awesome venue. So many good bands have played there. There's like Dying Fetus live sets on there. Fucking Carcass, I think, did one. Sanguishigabog, a bunch of those Maggot Stomp fucking, bands. But
You see the Pit Vipers?
aside from a festival, there's a festival in Czech Republic called Obscene Extreme. That's fucking insane. It's 3 days of just chaos. Toxin knows what I'm talking about, whoever's watching. But yeah, St. Vitus, Brooklyn.
Awesome.
That's what's next.
Thank you guys for tuning in and staying in the chat.
What's your favorite area to join?
Yeah. All right. So
It's all good. We're gonna go to the questions on the phone
The phone.
that you guys.
Is there anything?
Nobody on Insta right now.
There's 2 people apparently.
Yo, what's up, guys? If you guys are,
Thank you for tuning in.
yeah, check us out on YouTube. We're on YouTube live right now.
All right, so this question from Instagram. This is from Loz88 or LOOZR88. What are your influences? What is our influences? I guess that's an individual type of question too.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool, actually.
Wanna go first?
Well, sure, I'll start off. I mean, I have a lot of influences. It's very difficult to narrow it down.
Sure, to be honest.
But as far as like for drums, I mean, I would always say like Vitek. That was always something. Or Vitek. That's something that was someone who always really inspired me when I was a young drummer. Yeah, definitely something like that. Something death metal. At the time, it wasn't Samus playing for Decrepit, but it was I can't remember his fucking name right now. But yeah, I would say that would be my biggest inspirations. Is the death metal drummers of that time when I was listening to was Decrepit, Decapitated, Dying Fetus, a lot of the D aside.
So influences. That's a pretty.
We don't have any plans for shows
I
yet,
guess-
but as soon as possible.
So for influences, I guess that's a pretty complicated question because I guess growing up it became really diverse. It went from funk or like old school dad rock to like funk,
Special delivery.
and then from like funk I went straight to like I guess death metal, deathcore, and what else? There's just so much. There's so much music slash like I guess genres. So what influences? I guess what influenced me.
There's another question.
I'm not gonna lie. What influenced me was when I tapped into I guess death metal, and that would be Demonocracy of Job for a Cowboy.
Yeah.
That album kind of like just broadened my whole.
Full length.
Yes, no, third was full length.
Well, because there was Doom, Genesis, and then Demonocracy.
Oh,
right?
oh no, it was
J-Fang. Marco.
which one was the one with the middle one with constitutional masturbation? That album.
Demonocracy, I think.
No, that's the fourth one. Ruination. There you go. My bad. I take that back. Not Demonocracy, but it's Ruination. What influences us? So listening to Ruination and that whole album kind of just broadened my spectrum to what I really wanted to like tap into and like guess get good at. You know, shout out to Johnny Davey for being a fucking badass vocalist. You know, that's a definite influence for vocals. But there's more influences that kind of came along, but he was a starter, and I love J-Fac for that.
My influences, I don't know. I don't feel like I take influences, but it's more like what I want to write. I guess the bands I like pretty much. I don't know. It's I guess in a different way, but the bands I like listening to would be like Necrophagus, The Faceless, Necrophagus, Necrophagus, Necrophagus. Just I don't know, but I guess what inspires me is like tech death bands that sound sick. You know, a lot of movement, a lot of sweeping going on, a lot of melodies. Just any band that's like shredding, you know. Probably that. Breakdowns. I like bands that like play a lot of breakdowns, but also have a lot of like tech work going on the guitars. Just not too much breakdowns, but a good amount of breakdowns. Yeah.
Cheers, Connie. Connie Romero.
Oh, my mom.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Gracias.
Mucho amor.
My biggest influences would be, of course, Rings of Saturn. And
Your life is absolutely.
yeah, Rings of Saturn.
That's not obvious.
The Faceless is pretty nice too. The whole tempo changes and the breakdowns on the riffs are pretty nice. The classical metal stuff too. Yeah, like Carnifex and Lorna Shore is pretty sick as well. Yeah, just trying to write more 7-string songs though. So those are the people I'm looking for.
Chelsea Grin is sick.
Oh, yeah.
Good breakdowns. Yeah.
An originator, but there's multiple originators. High key. What influenced you?
Well, aside from a lot of things, death metal is a big influence of mine. You know, I like some grindcore, melodic death metal. You know, but Chuck Schuldiner, pioneer death metal, death. That's pretty much what's influencing me every fucking day. Carcass, Dying Fetus, Morbid Angel. You know, aside from that, like Nevermore, The Absence, Into Eternity. A little bit of everything. A lot of death metal, though. I kind of spaced out on that question.
I like your way of being concise. All right, there was
a whole hour to tell you my influence.
There was one more question I wanted to read.
You're pretty much like an art guy.
This one says, "Did you guys experiment in the new EP? Were there any new influences?"
Oh, definitely.
And thank you, Mortician, for the multiple questions going on there.
Just inhale.
So yeah, as far as like experiment, yeah, we did experiment. We did some cool stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's
Man, it's nothing like the first EP.
I mean,
It's nothing like the first EP. We really challenged ourselves.
to be fair, yeah, we put this is like a much more a group effort, if that makes sense, where we put in effort into everything together throughout the whole process, if that makes sense. So there's a lot of little things you're gonna hear that are
It's gonna be like, this is you guys. Like, you guys completely changed.
it's really cool. That's what I want to say. It's really cool, and I mean, there definitely is some stuff we experimented with.
It's a lot more technical, that's for sure.
Were there any new influences? I would say what's that?
Clean
Yeah,
vocals.
clean vocals, vocally,
Not a whole ton, just on a
just a
specific
touch.
part.
We're giving you guys a touch.
You'll see. You'll
But,
see.
like, I think that will be like the seed to actually branch out for future
So-
songs.
so,
that will consist
To
of-
be a little bit,
Like the Faceless had that clean vocal part in not Planetary Duality. But there wasn't any clean vocals in Leica or Al-Qadama. I keep saying the fucking wrong. I don't know.
and we also did experiment with kind of a live experience in the vocals as well. So where
See what we
it's-
got going on here.
it includes the audience. You know what I mean? It's
Ricky's
our
on
music,
here.
but once you've heard it, you'll know and you'll become part of the music as well. And that's, I guess you can say we've experimented with the music for sure.
Definitely, I could say that a couple of you guys have definitely heard some of our new tracks performing live. And if you guys have heard it, then you guys definitely have witness that it's nothing completely like the first EP. I think we really stepped it up, and little by little we're evolving, and it's super fun.
This EP is like assorted chocolates. Like it has little different flavors. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
Like a buffet.
It's not gonna really stay to one specific genre
And which
or I guess influence. You're gonna hear a ton of variety. You're gonna be like, what the hell? This is Ubiquity once again. So definitely, you guys are gonna love it. I'm hyped.
Yeah, definitely every song was approached in its own unique way so that it has its own feel, because it's like, I guess, kind of a concept album. So every song had something to, give you a feel to write towards, so that's how everything came about differently, whatever vibed with that idea in our minds is what came about.
Thank you guys for
Thanks everyone for watching.
Hey, yeah.
thanks for the questions. If you guys have any more questions watching, please feel free to ask.
Do you guys want to continue some of questions?
I believe there's one more question over there.
What's this? Can y'all name any of your favorite songs in the new EP, or is that still a secret?
As far as the new EP, we're trying to remain
Number
as
4.
as you know.
So maybe we could name the ones we've played live before.
Yeah, the ones that we
So,
actually performed live.
If you guys have been to any of the shows the past year, we've played 3 of the new songs off the EP, which is Tormentor, Yami, and Raw.
Yeah, so pretty much Raw, Yami, and Tormentor, which obviously is not going to be in those exact names, but just stick around. You'll know when you hear it, be like, hey, it's that song.
And if you don't know, then we're more than
Well-
happy to surprise you. To be honest.
And now you know.
So
Hey, my homie Johnny
every
told me.
song is pretty sick. Like they all have their own thing to like in them, since they're all unique.
Yeah. All right, so what's the next question?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Johnny right here.
Can
Oh.
you guys
Johnny.
Oh.
sample your best metal growl?
Can you guys each sample?
Oh, let's do it. Let's say.
All right.
Fucking Jared
Best,
Dines?
bro. Your best.
Best. Okay.
Highs or lows?
Any.
Don't do it. Don't be close. Right?
All right. So best. All right. So it's gonna be like a.
Oh, just do it low. I guess.
Oh, so this is my example of like
Oh, maybe we can-
death growl.
That's a great question, by the way.
A little bit of crack, but it's okay.
I cannot.
I know what you want to hear, Johnny.
So it's not so loud.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jonathan Zombie.
Thank
All right.
Thank you for that.
Dance of Life and Death still in the set list? No. No. Maybe if you want to play some old tracks.
Listen, we know why you asked that. We know why you
I
asked
know, because you guys like that. Well, no, it's not that. Why not? If you guys like it, they will play it. But we're just gonna be pushing every single track of the new EP. We're just gonna keep pushing and pushing.
Real quick, if you guys are tuning in over here, feel free to tune in on.
Definitely, if there's room for the track, like we'll play it.
I guess
That'd probably be the first choice
the
off
bigger
the
set time,
the
then yes.
yeah.
Thanks for sticking around.
Definitely would want to play all the new songs first. Make sure they're all included in support to like the new EP. But if there's room for it, definitely Dance of Life and Death. We know it's a fan favorite. So yeah, if anyone wants to like suggest other songs we should play from the first EP, like we're playing a show in your town, we'll play it.
I can't read that. Recording.
Biggest challenge during recording.
The biggest challenge on recording, it was definitely vocals, because I remember at one point we were supposed to go to our, I guess, engineer to track vocals, and it was all the way in Riverside, which we've done it before on our first EP. But since this whole pandemic happened, like, he really restricted us to go out there, and so that kind of like really postponed a lot of things, because we were so sure how to like send them like our mixes or our stems, But in the end, we just put our minds together and just thought of a solution. And thanks to this badass microphone over here, and to the homies and the interface,
Focus,
literally
right?
to all the friends that literally helped us and supported us, and literally like donated half of the equipment, not half of the equipment, but like some of this equipment.
Funded this, man. You're part of this too.
Yeah, honestly, you guys made this EP come true, and I'm really thankful for that. And yeah, definitely for vocals was like the hardest challenge because we would always have. I won't probably took us like a couple months meeting every Sunday, saying a couple hours. Even if we recorded the full track, we would still be like, we would actually come back and be like, let's retract that because it didn't sound full. So definitely, vocals was the hardest challenge ever.
There was a point where I remember we were, grinding down like we usually do, and we had to stop out of nowhere because we got a curfew, and we had about 10 minutes to leave. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It really was a challenge, but we overcame that. Yeah. Taking my beer over here. What does this say? Make room. Oh yeah. All right, let's go back to the questions that we got on the
Social distance, bro. I'm right here.
on the Instagram.
Is that good for you? Yeah. What?
Do we have a date set for the EP? We're actually gonna skip on that.
Very soon.
But we appreciate the interest in the EP. We'll tell you again, it's gonna be released this year. We're gonna, if you can all keep up to date with us on Instagram, we're gonna give you everything there, all the announcements. It's all coming soon. It's all coming soon.
Thank you for waiting.
Our IG name is in the video description.
Yeah, if you guys can follow us from this video to Instagram, and yeah, give us a follow there and keep up to date with everything that we've got to bring. We're also gonna bring more stuff to the table to YouTube. This is just the beginning.
True.
That's a
Fun
good question,
fun
though.
fact. Besides the EP already done, we already have like
Yeah, new music.
we have new music already like developing. All we can say is that we have another single coming after the EP, and that's gonna be.
So there's plenty of music.
Yeah,
Plenty of music. Good.
we're still writing. It's gonna be badass.
We don't stop.
And what's the next question? Shout out to Galileo or Galileo Cruz. Hablan español. Saludos
Desde El Salvador.
desde El Salvador. Hey,
Yes, we do.
badass motherfucker.
Hablamos español. Gracias por el interés. Todos hablamos español.
Mojado.
Y por el
Bathroom break.
apoyo que ustedes dan por nosotros.
Cualquier
o nosotros.
pregunta. Yeah, man, awesome. That's really awesome. Love from El Salvador. That's really awesome.
Nacido en México.
Exactly.
Ilegal aquí. El único, creo. Cristian también, ¿no? No, Cristian, okay.
So the next question is from Zachary, a badass guitarist. Can't believe I met that guy at a freaking PV Mansion party. Random. How long have you guys been a band? 2015.
Let's talk about the lineup.
15.
Yeah, so Ubiquity has been a band since 2015.
Since 2015, and what's 2020? So what? 5 years. I know it just developed first, I guess, through the power of Facebook. Thank God, social media. I met this guy, did a little vocal video, and then he was like, "Yo, we down?" And then that's how we met up. And then little by little, we picked up a bass, the bassist, and then throughout that, we kind of just developed. And
multiple drummers.
Multiple like couple guitars. Just tried to have a lot of people, and then in the end, everything just fit in its place. In the end, here we are.
That's a good answer. What was the other question? Or what was the who was the person? I'm sorry. Oh, Zachary. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we answered that question.
Righteous.
What's that say? So Tor Babe, what's up, babe? So the next question is, when's the next show? Well, I don't know, to be honest. After the EP release, we're gonna try our best to like see what venues or what areas could actually host a show. You know, this whole pandemic has ruined a lot of things, even to like a lot
It's
of.
all for the best.
You know, I hear that the Doll Hut's actually having shows, outside venue shows, like. So maybe, but like not. But it's not for sure. It's not set in stone. But definitely, and we can find a place to play a show soon after the EP release, then by all means, definitely that'll be soon. Oh, okay. So BC Rick from Toxin, that's the guitarist. Shout out. Check him out.
Shout out to the baby boy.
Shout out to their EP HF. And the question is favorite song from the newest EP and why? And so from the first EP? From the EP and why?
Well, we can say both. We'll answer both. We'll answer both.
Yeah, the new EP isn't out yet. I guess from the EP, from the first EP, my favorite track would possibly be Cosmic Flow, and why? Just because of. So Cosmic Flow is probably my favorite track from the EP. Why? Because maybe of the lyrical content of how it expresses itself and what it truly means. You know, a lot of people kind of just go for like the sound and how everything goes well, but there's a majority of people that really go for the lyrical aspect of the track. And to be honest, it just has a solid groove the whole entire time.
What up, Matt?
So Cosmic Flow would be my favorite EP. I mean EP would be my favorite track from the EP.
I like all the tracks. There's just like little parts in each track that I like more than like I guess the rest of the song. Like Eternal Dream, my favorite part is the breakdown when it comes in. It's just like I don't know, has like a party vibe. It's just sick. Dun 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 dun.
Oh my god, that's the werewolf
That's
song.
just it's sick. And then
I don't know how I wrote about that, but it's happened.
yeah, Serpent Queen sick. The whole song sick. All the breakdowns too, for sure. Cosmic Flow, definitely the breakdown. Yeah, I really love Awakened Dream. It has a different vibe from all the other ones because I don't think there is a breakdown, right? Like, or actually like a open note breakdown in it. So yeah, and the drums on it are sick. All the drum fills. Yeah, Dance of Life and Death breakdown sick too. Solo sick. Yeah.
So
Click on it and you'll immediately just stream onto it. And make sure to subscribe to us, you know? Click,
yeah, that was my favorite.
Subscribe for notifications.
Intro breakdown sick.
Oh, yeah. Pretty much.
Whole breakdown.
What did Rick say?
He said,
We're still on the question.
yeah, I guess my favorite song would be Awakened Dream.
I was gonna say that too.
That sounds pretty sick. The intro.
Yeah, how it said.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Next question.
Or Kendall's turn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. From the first EP, it would have to be
You took part of it.
Awakened Dream.
No, you take full part of it. You know that.
What do you mean?
Well, being at Jacob's River, like, how are we gonna do vocals for this?
Oh my god, that experience was amazing. By the way, but it was also fucking a tough one. But yeah, I would have to say that song.
Awakened Dream is a pretty good track for me too, but my favorite, especially to play live, was well, I don't think we played it live, but I mean practice, was Dance of Life and Death. Just because it reminds me like super fucking party mode. Like the opening lyric is tonight's the night we dance with life. It's like we're going out there, we're having a good fucking time, we're appreciating life, and we're taking it out for a fucking night, having fun.
Honestly, that would be my second track for sure.
That's a really good fucking song.
Yeah, that would be track number 2 for me. What's another? Next question.
We got a question for the guitarists. Oh, is it? Alright, yeah. Questions for the guitarists. Active or passive guitar pickups?
Oh yeah. That's an easy one.
Yeah, it's
I'm
active.
sure we agree on it. Yeah.
Totally. Active? Oof. Active all the way. Huh?
Active pickups.
Definitely active pickups because my experience with active and passive, like when you have passive pickups, it just doesn't hold the overdrive. It doesn't hold it. Like as much as you try, you turn up the gain, whatever, it won't hold it as well as active pickups do. The active pickups just hold it and make it sound so much fuller and better.
Yeah, next question. Uh, I guess when is the new album gonna drop? It's gonna drop
Yeah,
around this year. Should I just say around this year?
Hopefully before the end of the year.
Yeah, before the end of the year.
Next question.
Alright.
We also have the instrument for 56 minutes.
Should I? When is the verse gonna be?
All right, so Toxin said, when is the pandemic gonna be over so we can tour?
Who's that?
Hopefully soon. Hopefully after EP's released, they'll diminish everything. So
Plan right now. We're gonna go to Portland, Oregon.
we're gonna start diminishing all the scales. Like,
What's the question on the chat?
we got a question on the chat. Any instrumental track on the new EP?
Yes,
Definitely.
the first
It's
track.
kind of like a similar start as the first EP, so we got an instrumental track in the beginning again.
Oh, real quick. We skipped a couple. It says, who do you...
We have some other questions. Who do you hope to tour with one day?
For me, that's...
Tour with.
Oh, that's a good question.
I would say rings for him.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. Rings would be sick, but it's not like I'm super hyped about it. I don't know. Just any band that would fucking like that interacts a lot with the crowd, like,
I would
to
say,
be
like,
honest, I haven't.
Black Dahlia, I would
See-
say like
Yeah, that just anyone that's hype, anyone.
Lorna Shore.
Yeah.
I would say like, yeah, shit like that.
I guess of a dream tour to actually participate in. Definitely. I guess to be a part of that specific tour, I would definitely would want to play with Oceano.
Very nice.
I mean, that question's like asking, what do you want for Christmas? Like, goddamn. Honestly, my dream fucking tour would be, I mean, despite the circumstance, rest in peace, Odorous, I would love to tour with Gwar, man. That would be fucking the ultimate, dude. And aside from that, I'd love to tour with the homies Toxin. Fucking prank war every day and shit, dude.
I actually shout out. Probably like a dream tour that could come soon would be touring with the homies from Toxin. That'd be sick. Hell yeah. Next question. What tuning do you use on 6 string? So I think we only use drop D on 6 string. Yeah, on 7 it would be, what is it? Drop A. Yeah.
We ain't touring. We gotta finish.
What the fuck? You just fucking asked when we touring with y'all.
Alright, fools.
Fucking bipolar ass.
Well, the county would you tour at?
What country? Well, any that will welcome us.
What'd you say?
Any country for me that would welcome us. Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. Japan would be sick. I heard the shows get lit over there.
Indonesia, for sure.
Indonesia.
Hell yeah, they love that slam shit over there.
Cops say Indonesians love that slam. So Canada, yeah, Canada would be cool. It's just to like, I don't know about the scene, but definitely the country's sick.
We got 7 viewers. Thank you guys for watching, man. If you guys have any more questions, feel free.
Look, I'm having to be Big Booty official.
We will be posting new content and announcements on our Instagram, so if you can follow us on there too, man. You guys are dope. You guys are dope for sticking around.
I got a couple on that actually.
All right, we're gonna read a couple more questions that were asked.
Where are they? Don't mind the dick pics. Fuck, where is it? Sorry guys, give me a second. No, I'm stupid. The homie Logan asked if we like jazz.
Love it.
Yeah, it's definitely vibing.
Jazz is sick as fuck.
Sick and complicated.
Yeah, jazz is a shit.
Then my friend Nadine asked, "What's your favorite scary movie?"
Oh shit! What's your My Life?
It definitely has to be what's that one? Brave Little Toaster.
My favorite
Brave little. Oh my god.
favorite scary movie is
I don't watch scary movies.
probably Scary Movie 2.
Ooh, scary movie too. Um, the ultimate horror film that really fucking freaked me out every single time, and I hate that bitch still to this day. But it's The Grudge.
Oh yeah, The Grudge. Okay.
It's just hearing that sound, or how the way she does it.
You ever watch The Strangers? That one fucked.
I don't know if I have a favorite, but one that scared the shit out of me when I was a kid is anything with Freddy Krueger. That shit gave me nightmares, and it was insane. Like it's sick. It's so cool. Like in how bad it could scare you, how it could bring death into your life just through your mind. You know,
Or just a simple thought of fear.
or the thought of fear. Yeah, it's crazy.
Scary movies. I don't watch movies. Scary movies. I remember only watching like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that really scared me.
That's just crazy too. Dude.
Yeah, I couldn't watch it. I was always covering my face with the blanket,
Oh,
and when they cut the face off, and like he'd put it on himself, and anything with aliens on it too.
freaking! I guess it's not really like in a horror genre, but it's like torture. Fucking Saw. Those shits are freaking scary as shit. Cause it's like that stuff that like that could happen to like anyone, you know, like some crazy ass dude could just come and torture you. Yeah, it's insane.
All right, BC Rick on Instagram asks, amps, tubes, or not?
Nah, for what? Like fucking break. Like,
I have a tube amp, and I have I guess an amp sim. Yeah, the tubes, they don't give too much power after a while, so maybe probably just go full amp sim all the way, I guess. What about gobs? You got any favorite gobs, amp sim or tubes?
I would love to get an orange. Oh, I'd love to get an orange amp. That's about it. A nice fat stack.
Any new merch? Asks a
yeah.
mortician. Yeah, dude, that's definitely what's coming in next. We got the CDs, the physical CDs that are gonna come out. We got the merch.
Let me plug. We got some coasters coming in too. Shout out to BC Rick. He's got a design company, whatever it's called, Satan Spawn. Check him out on Instagram. Got a lot of good shit. You want some fucking custom mirrors, you know?
Satan Spawn design.
Never mind. Yeah, check him out.
Certainly, yeah. New merch. A lot of designs. We're gonna actually.
Made me this custom death mirror where you can see it.
Yeah, man. Thanks for all the questions. Was that Ubiquity Pit Vipers?
As for merchandise, definitely we are creating a lot for a favorite that hopefully we could fund it, and I'm pushing for it till this day. It's gonna be tie-dyes and hoodies, and maybe a pink hoodies, you know.
No, you're just making shit up.
Well, come on, people like pink hoodies, you know.
Matt's just making shit up.
Okay, tie-dyes definitely. People fuck with tie-dyes, but hoodies, it's the fall season. Okay, pocket tee and hoodies. Shut up. Masks. Y'all want to wear a Ubiquity face mask? Let us know. If you guys really are interested in that, by all means, we'll definitely make those, since that's actually a new trend now in style.
This has been very fun. I think we're gonna do this again another time. But yeah.
Not bad of a Q&A. It's kind of fun. What's another question?
Did we have any more?
We have one more. I thought it was pretty funny. It's a funny question. I already remember. It said, my homie Andy, he asked. My homeboy Andy, barber on 6th Street, I believe. He asked, do the chickens have large talons? Depends where you look, bro. Depends where you look. That's it. No.
Chickens have large talons.
We don't have to answer that as a group.
He
He's
said
not even watching, but I just wanted to answer for him.
pink hoodies are hard, man.
See?
Well,
Damn. That's all I need to
Polyphia did it. Right?
You just made my night because that's all I think about.
real quick, guys. Another question from Mortician. He says, "How do you guys prepare before a show? Do you guys still have some stage fright?"
Or like a pre-show
That's a good
ritual.
question. I like that question. Oh my god. Yes, there's always a pre-show ritual between
Ritual.
myself and Matt. I would say we definitely always
Yeah,
have
we
some drinks. We'll have some smokes, and we'll definitely
would go inside the car and,
and
like
growl
warm up our vocals.
and just warm up our vocals. And I would answer for me at least, there is stage fright sometimes. Just like I guess I get a little antsy or anxious, but not necessarily when I'm like afraid of it. It's a little bit of nervousness, and to overcome it is the best part. You set up, you warm up your feet, your legs, in my case, your arms, and then just kind of feel comfortable. It's another day at practice, and then you get over it. You start performing live, and it feels so natural. At least in my, like I said, on my behalf.
Definitely. It's not nervousness. Well, depending on like I guess if it's like a big show. Well, I mean every show's a big show to be honest. There's always like I would always be like, you know what, fuck it, let's just fucking quit the shit. Let's just like drop out and let's go home. And then everybody else is like, no, Matt, you're stupid. Let's get your shit together. But definitely I try to just push away all the anxiety and just try to focus on the main goal and just pretty much trying to sound like a badass, you know, like
Sorry.
definitely as a vocalist I want to sound like a badass, so I would do my best to fucking perform and give the best quality growls, gutturals that I could really do. So honestly, I'm always confident when it comes to like performances.
I got your back.
I can't. Yeah, this boy has my back every time, and yeah, I never hold back. It's always a badass experience.
Thank you, Mortician, man. Keeping up with all
For real. I guess something we do or I do before the shows is just kind of go through all the solos, make sure I know how to play them. You know, the rest of the song is kind of chill. Like it all comes natural, but kind of had to focus more on that. And nervousness, no real nervousness. Maybe some anxiousness to get on stage. You know, like as the time comes, but no actual stage fright or any of that.
Stage fright. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes last show at the 1720, I didn't have any stage fright really, but like if I haven't been, I guess, on a stage for a while, I do get a little nervous, start shaking when I'm like setting up, but then like after when I feel the grooves and all that. Yeah, after like we're jamming with the grooves, it makes me feel a lot better. Like I don't get that much more nervous.
I'm just showing you.
Sick. Yeah, I guess not too much stage fright, but
What was the
So definitely no stage fright. It's more hype.
What was the question again?
Do you get any stage fright or how do you prepare?
I don't get as much stage fright anymore. I think it's more of an excitement thing. Like when we played, I haven't played a show in about a year and a half, so I wasn't stage fright because I know I was gonna kick ass, you know. But I like to, jam out outside of the van or whatever, get the vibe going, have a nice fucking meal. I try not to drink so much or smoke, but it's not that easy. So Pete is asking over here on IG, what was it?
How do you not win in something?
What do you not can't have do the least the most? Yes.
Indian battery.
Oh, Indian Boundaries, man, the homie right here. He was at the 1720 show, bro.
Shout out to Indian Boundaries.
Shout out Indian Boundaries, man. Biggest influences, we answered this earlier. Carcass, Death, Morbid Angel, Necrophagist,
Decapitated, Decrepit Birth. A lot of D.
For me, it would have to be Whitechapel, Drop for a Cowboy, and Abyssal Dawn.
Necrophagus. What they said.
Straight up, straight up. And then it says from Whiskey Pete we have. Oh no, I'm sorry, from BC Rick.
Denny's or tacos? Tacos, bro. Fucking straight up.
I need my breakfast sandwich.
After a show, after a show. Denny's or tacos after a
Oh,
show.
we got 15 seconds left on Instagram. We gotta get out.
Alright, Instagram. You've been real.
Get on
Hey,
YouTube.
that's cool. It cuts you off.
Get on YouTube.
Instagram, subscribe onto our YouTube channel. Links on our bio. By all means, subscribe. Click on that notification as
Leave
well.
a like on our video.
Yeah, man. After a show for me, it has to be tacos after a show. If it's before a show, yeah,
Well, technically, I'd get a torta, but yeah.
I'm doing Denny's that morning. Denny's after the show.
After the show, Denny's. Not much vegetarian options, but what they do have is like, I mean, I can't eat tacos, so.
When we were on tour, we'd go to Denny's. Remember that?
Oh,
We
yeah.
were at Denny's in
Fuck that
Vegas.
Denny's.
No, dude, yeah, that took like an hour just for like what, a meal or something.
Yeah, this dude took a long ass time to give us our food. Supposedly he was gonna give our money back and shit. He didn't.
Never got refunded.
guy.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, that would probably experience. Yeah, but yeah, we'd go to Denny's in San Diego and Vegas.
Pancakes, hash browns,
Yep.
It's all about the eggs in the
potatoes.
basket.
Heck yeah, and that shit will last me
What you
too.
guys that drink?
Mimosas. Screwdrivers and mimosas. Because we fancy and bougie like that.
Yeah, Denny's. I like tacos too though, but yeah. All right, we're in the. Oh, let's see what's up. Pink hoodies. All right, now it's time to ask you guys. What do you guys know?
No, yeah, even for the future, like, what else do you guys want to see from us? Did you guys like this Q&A? You know what I'm saying? Like, was this cool? Shall we do more Q&As? We can also do, like, live performances potentially, stuff like that, so that way we can have a little bit more content for the people, for y'all keeping up with us, man. So dope.
Well, I guess this concludes to tonight's session of Q&A by Ubiquity. I am Matthew. That is Kendall. That is Marco. That's Chris. And that's the homie Gobs. Thank you very much for tuning in. Is there another question?
Right before we leave, let's wrap it up with this question.
Trash riff when?
Thrash riffs when? Hey, you'll be surprised. This EP has some stuff for everybody, man. That's kind of what we're saying. It's an assorted box of chocolates.
All I gotta say is circle pit.
Yeah, man. It's streamed during practice. Yeah, man. A lot of that stuff.
We will do.
Yeah, dude. Thank you for all the questions. Epic. Thank you so much.
Shout out
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ubiquity Official. Also, subscribe to our Instagram, Ubiquity Official. Also on Twitter, Ubiquity, Ubiquity Official. And subscribe to our Ubiquity Band on Twitter. Also, subscribe to follow us on IG individually. I am Godless Void.
You can follow me at Swiftcraft.
Cosmic Markle.
Chris.guitar1.
Goo Base 310.
Thank you, everyone. This is